Hi there, Loy Machedo, speaking to you from loymachedo.com. Who's Loy Machedo? And think personal branding. Just finished my exercise, just running for 3 kilometers. I thought I'd address the rumors and realities that are right now being spoken about in Dubai, UAE, especially the United Arab Emirates. And this kind of involves Qatar, Bahrain, Oman, the Middle East. Now, the first rumor is the Middle East is finished. Dubai is finished. You'll keep hearing people say, Dubai is finished, Saudi is finished, Qatar is finished, Oman is finished. Apparently, all of them are finished. And they're going to get bankrupt. They're running out of oil. So my response to this claim is, keep in mind that these countries are being run by individuals who are educated. They're not dumb. These people have gone to the best institutions in the world. They've been trained under the best leaders, the best mentors, the best guides. It's just like, think about it. Like, let's say you are the owner of a business. You spend years and years to develop your business. As long as you're living, you'll make sure that your future generation is set and at least can take care of the business. If nothing else, you'll at least set up systems to run, and you'll set up people to run the business. Now, unless and until the son or the daughter is a total loser or is not interested in the business, like some of the business houses that we have in Dubai, like Jumbo Electronics, where it's a family-run business, and the coming generation is not interested, like Lal's or Almaya Lal's or Choitrams. If they're not interested, it's a different question altogether. However, as far as I see, the ruler of Dubai, he has groomed his son to be able to run the country by himself. He has the right support systems. And I'll tell you, they have amassed a fortune. They're not going to be stupid enough to just let that fortune go. And when you're talking of a country, they will do whatever it takes to survive. Just like, for example, if you have a family, you're not going to let your family go to the dogs. You're not going to let them destroy themselves. You'll ensure that your children are taken care of, given the best education. So if you, as an individual, will take care of your family, don't you think a ruler will at least ensure that his country is in safe hands? So that's number one. Number two is they're coming out with new rules that will support the expats. Now, what you need to understand is the country's strength is based on its citizens, because the citizens are the ones who define the country, who define the culture, the tradition, who make things happen. Expatriates don't necessarily care about the country that they are working in. They care about the country they come from. These countries, the Middle East countries, they have a culture, they have a tradition which is deep-rooted. They're very conservative in nature. They form an Arabic Muslim culture, an Arabic Muslim religion, an Arabic Muslim tradition. You can't expect foreigners to continue that tradition and culture. So they're never going to accept expatriates. They're never going to give them citizenship. They're never going to make them feel that this is their own country. Just look at history. Do you think Saudi is ready to reform Islam? Do you think Qatar is ready to change and make expatriates in the decision-making body? Do you think UAE is going to start allowing Indians or Pakistanis to have UAE passports without being a Muslim? It's not going to happen. Okay, so that's the second rumor about laws coming for the benefit of expatriates. They're just going to, just as expatriates look for their own benefit, the country will look for its own. The third rumor that is there is these, this GITEX exhibitions, which are coming there with special offers, 80% off, 90% off. These are all genuine sales. If you're running a business, you buy an iPhone, let's say for $1,000. Selling an iPhone for 90% off discount is selling an iPhone which is worth $1,000 for $100. Does it make sense to sell a product which is $1,000 for $100? I mean, where is the common sense in that? So how do you expect these exhibitions and conferences where they're selling technology at 90% off? That means below the cost, below the the factors that come into creating this product. People are so stupid, they don't use their brains. And that is the only reason why they're able to dump old stock. They're able to dump outdated technologies. They're able to fool the public and give them garbage. People fall for this. Buy one laptop, get 3 free. Buy this mouse, get something else for free. They don't give you worthwhile stuff. I know it because I worked in GITEX. I was also part and parcel of the stuff that they used to sell and cheat people. I'm telling you, it's outright cheating. Okay. Then rumor number 4. That is the Expo 2020. Now, if you ask anybody what is Expo 2020, they'll say it's an exhibition where people come to exhibit. People from all over the world, they'll come to exhibit their countries, and they'll book a stall or a stand. Employment will shoot up. This is 2018. Until now, I've not seen any, infrastructure. I've not seen any developments that support Expo 2020. Okay, fine, you can build a conference hall. You can put in the newspaper that these people are investing. Where are the jobs? Who's being employed? Give me the example of one person who has a job for Expo 2020. Like, where are the managers? Where are the directors? If you just have all the hype in media, does it mean that there is Expo 2020? The funny thing is, if you ask any normal person on the streets about Expo 2020, how it has helped him, there's not going to be any answer. So Expo 2020 is nothing but hype for people to fall into it, to believe in it, to speculate, so that you can get investors. And yes, the money market can keep revolving. Last but not the least is the job scene. Now here, I'll tell you, there are two opinions. One is people are saying that, you can get jobs by putting your resume in, registering for all this Do Bizzle, which is, like a garage sale, Craigslist, or you can register at monster.com or gulfjobs.com. What you don't seem to understand is the mechanics of how this works. These are agencies that collect resumes to build up their database. They just collect resumes. When they go to a company, they show these resumes and say, we have 5,000 candidates. Which one would you like to choose? People go through the resumes without any contact details and they say, okay, I like these 5 resumes. Now this works only when you're talking of very specialized skill that you cannot get by advertising in the newspaper. Let's say, for example, sales executives, you can get many. Printers, you can get many. Freelancers, you can get many. Website designers, you can get many. Property consultants, you can get many. However, let's say I'm talking of a nuclear scientist. Now, a nuclear scientist will not advertise on Do Bizzle, or he's not going to register in any of the, job portals, at least the local job portals. And to get someone with such specific and specialized skills, it's going to take, global hunt, not regional. So the point I'm trying to make here is, the job market, yes, there are jobs, okay? There are jobs, there will always be jobs. but the market is very diluted. Unless and until you have something that really stands out in terms of achievements, in terms of accomplishments, in terms of a proven track record where you can expand business markets, bring in new customers, guarantee sales, you're not going to get a job. It's only if you stand out, if you know how to market, sell yourself, like they say, this overused term, you can be a hustler. Until then, you're not going to get a job. So these are my thoughts on the rumors and realities of what is happening in the job market. Saudi is having a very tough time. That is why it's opening up its economies to attract global investors. However, there's a catch-22 because you have MDS versus the changes that are happening and the people who don't want to change. Qatar is trying very hard to open up its economy, attract investors. They're still going through tough times. I know this because there are people who are working there. They're trying to make business survive and happen. The Qatar government is trying to do its best to attract investors and expatriates to stay there. It's a closed shell. They're just trying to give jobs and rotate the cash. Bahrain is in a slump. And finally you come to Oman, which is now trying to keep itself employable in terms of its citizens. So overall, this is what I've heard and this is what I've known from people who are working there. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. Like the video, thumbs up. Don't like it, thumbs down. This is me signing off for now. Take care.